Welcome back to the shed. My name is Martin and I'm a woodworking gatekeeper. I always thought of my gatekeeping as a good thing. I'm upholding tradition, being true to the craft, and most importantly being smug while I do so. I even wrote a list of things I won't allow myself to do. My own personal gatekeeping manifesto. A set of rules that define me as a woodworker and limit my creativity. As sure as nobody puts baby in a corner, nobody stifles my creativity. Not even me. So let's turn this negative manifesto into a positive to-do list. The thought of covering up a beautiful piece of wood with paint makes me feel a little bit queasy. So let's start small. Here's a small can of paint, no expense spared. Here's a small piece of wood. It's a lovely piece of wood that never hurt anybody. And we're going to cover it with paint. On 3. 1, 2, 3. I did it. I actually did it. Let's turn things up a notch and turn something we can paint. Nothing too fancy. Maybe a little bowl or something. Like this one. Okay, let's not get too crazy with the paint. That doesn't look too bad. I quite like it. What else can we paint? What about this bowl? Let's go crazy and paint all of it. Huh, that doesn't look like wood anymore. That looks more like... Welcome back to the pottery shed. Today I'll be taking you through a process of applying this pearlescent glaze to this bowl. Perhaps that was a bit too crazy. All the character of the wood is lost and we're left with this assault on the eyes. We all have limits and I've reached mine. But what does a happy medium look like? Okay, back on the lathe. Yes, we're back on the lathe again. This video isn't about my lathe addiction. It's about paint. We need to stop thinking of paint as a mask and use it as a decoration. I like seeing a bit of colour, but I don't want it to cover the wood. I've made 4 of these so we can decorate each one in a different style. Let's keep it simple for bottle number 1 and just paint the lid. Okay. Bottle number 2 is going to have 2 rings around the belly. Hoping the masking tape will produce nice clean lines for me here. For number 3, let's try a spiral. The last bottle is having a wide band across its bottom half-ish. They all look quite different. I think the milk should have had a silvered top. That would have looked pretty cool. Never mind. This time I painted all of it and left it on the lathe. Our new paintbrush is this square cutter. And our new paint is the wood. In other words, we're going to cut away the paint. Well, it worked, but I'm not sure about this one. Okay, I admit it. I've been on the lathe again. I've made this, 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 and that. That was actually made on the CNC. Anyway, they all fit together like this. This has nothing to do with paint, I'm just showing off. Okay, let's paint it. I'm quite happy with that. Look at those colours. Am I going to stop gatekeeping paint? Yeah, I think I am. Paint's alright. I'll talk to you next time.